Okay guys, in this video we're going to be talking about the Star Citizen Citizencon 2949 leaks. So, warning, if you do not want spoilers, do not watch this video. Okay? Reddit goes for you, well, you don't watch the videos anyway. But yeah, it's funny the amount of people that comment without watching videos. But anyway, if you don't want to know what's happening at Citizencon or a strong suggestion, do not watch this video. We are going to be talking about some leaks that have been uncovered with a possible mission from Star Citizen regarding Citizencon. Okay, I'm warning you now. Do not watch this video. Still give it a thumbs up, but don't watch it if you do not want to know what is happening. Alright? Fair warning. I've warned you all. So let's just jump straight into it. So guys, just before we start this, I want to go through and talk about the video that I'm making at the moment. The video that I'm actually using is from a server that has just been rebooted. This was after the servers was taken down for maintenance. And this is a server with about 3 to 5 people on there. I want to say that because I want people to pay attention to the responsive AI. Everybody goes on about the AI being shit in Star Citizen. My response is, watch the AI in this and you find they're a lot better than normal. This is why I want to talk about object container streaming and server-side object container streaming in another video. But apart from that, that's another video. Let's jump into this one. So some of you may be aware there is an image going around, especially if you pay attention to the Star Citizen Leaks Discord. I always get those words, but I'm dyslexic. But regardless, where they're actually going through and they're talking about a mission for Citizencon 2019 or 2949. So we do have that information. We're going to break that down for you now. We're also going to tell you my suspicions, and we're just basically going to tell you what I think is going to be happening at Citizencon. So let's jump straight into it. Mission 1, Objective 1 is get inside ESA rover. Mission objective 2, get to the landing pad. Mission objective 3, board Anvil Pisces. We'll talk about that in a sec. Mission objective 4, get to Anvil Carrack. Mission objective 5, travel to Jump Point. And that's where the information stops. So we're missing objectives 6, 7, and 8. Now, what I think it is I think at the start, get inside the Ursa rover. I think that's going to spawn on Orison. I reckon that's going to be the Orison landing zone. You're going to be in Orison. They're going to do like a tour sort of thing. The mission will come up. You click accept, and the first part will be to get inside the Ursa rover that's there waiting for you. You walk up, you get inside. Then the next thing will be to go to the landing pads. So you probably drive the Ursa rover over to the landing pads. If it's on Orison, that means Orison's going to have driveways and drive zones. If it's on a moon, it could be just a normal moon. So there could be that possibility as well. 3 is get aboard the Anvil Pisces. This is the slave ship to the Carrack. Now, what this basically means is that the Carrack's going to be in the game. We already know that because of the next objective, and this is something that we called about a week ago. We said when we were talking about Citizencon that that was actually going to happen, so yeah, we were right with the money on that. Travel to Jump Point. Get to Anvil Carrack, well, that was the next one. So I suspect the Anvil Carrack is going to be up in orbit or something like that. Probably docked to a space station or floating in orbit or whatever it may be. So you go up to that, and then obviously after that, travel to Jump Point. Now, obviously the next objective, I imagine, would be to travel through the Jump Point, and it could be to Nink's system, it could be to Pyro, it could be anywhere, right? Well, we do have a little bit more information regarding that. So here, you'll actually read that Pyro 1, Pyro 2, Pyro 3, Pyro 4, and Pyro 5, plus descriptions. So this is sort of telling me that there's 4 or 5 entities for the Pyro system, And at the end of the day, let's bring up the pyro system and let's have a chat about that. Alright guys, so let's go through and we're going to redo this recording because it was playing up with the other one. For some reason OBS is using obscene amounts of CPU. But let's jump into it. So we have Pyro 1, Pyro 2, Pyro 3, and when we scroll out, Pyro 4, Pyro 5. So there's the 5 entities that we have. So let's start and have a very quick look at the Pyro system to see if there's anything that's really complicated. This one is a dwarf planet, habitable no. A dwarf planet, charred black from constant violent solar flares of the system's star. So maybe a lava planet of some sort, maybe. Apart from that, I don't think it'd be that hard to make. So Pyro 2 is terrestrial rocky. You go to information. A coreless planet that once held significant mineral deposits as Metal Crush quickly picked the planet clean and left it as empty husk. Terrestrial rocky we already have, pretty much Daymar, sorry. So yeah. Oops, let's go back. For some reason it's having problems zooming out. Pyro 3 is over here. This is a lava planet, so if we go to information, so this one might be the hardest of all. Scientists speculate this is a terrestrial planet survived a collision with a piece of a planet-sized body that knocked Pyro 4 out of its orbit. So now obviously they don't have the lava tech at the moment, but presumably they've been working on it. So that's 3. So Pyro 4 is down here. Information, protoplanet, a rocky protoplanet that has been mined clean, knocked out of its orbit by a celestial body of equal mass. So in other words, it's another Daymar. Right. We spin around to this one. This is 5. It's a gas giant, so Stanton system basically. Pyro 5 is a massive yellow and green gas giant that's slowly pulling Pyro 4 into its orbit. These other little planets here, for example, these moons actually. Virgo is rich in carbon and little else. This is a planetary moon. This one is a thick, high-pressure, nutrient-methane atmosphere of this moon hides lakes of hydrocarbons. What else is there in this system? This one here is Fugu, or however it's pronounced. High amounts of iron, sulfur in Fugu's soil turned it into a livid shade of yellow-black. This over here is Fario. Now this is frequent earthquakes rocks Fario, causing spectacular waves in its lava ocean, so more lava tech. But apart from that, it's pretty basic. It's a pretty basic system. There is if we scroll out, and this is also something that we can get into with the leaks as well, because this is something else that they've also talked about. There is a planet here, which is Pyro 6, right? And Pyro 6 is a protoplanet. This protoplanet suffers little damage from Pyro's distant star. Now, it's not inhabitable. It's unclaimed, right? But the interesting thing is, if we zoom in, and we spin around, we have Ruined Station. No, we don't. This is Ruined Station. No, it's not. Hang on. Let me try this again. I keep selecting the wrong one. Oh my god damn it. Right. So here we have Ruined Station. Go to information. A Gold Horizon platform orbiting Pyro 6. It was owned and operated by Pyrotechnic Armadale until it was abandoned and then overrun by outlaws. This is the important thing. Feuding battle factions have led to frequent and deadly battles, making this location extremely dangerous for civilians and outlaws alike. So you're probably wondering why I'm mentioning that. Because in, I believe it was Star Citizen Live, they actually talked about going through and actually making factions. I think it's in regards to that. I think it's in regards to Pyro 6, which is... where is it? Way out here. Pyro 6. But apart from that, there's an asteroid field, which, you know, yell at anybody. But there's really not a lot here. There's not really a lot that's complicated. But it also joins to the Nix system, which is also pretty basic. And we've already talked about this in the past. 1, 2... Star in the middle. Was it the star? Yeah, F-class star. We have this over here, which is terrestrial rocky, so Daymar in other words. We have this, which is a smog planet, so Hurston dialed up to like 11 on the charts. And then we have Delamere. Delamere, which is Levski, which we already have. We scroll out, go out, Delamere, which we already have. They've already done that one. There's another asteroid belt, another yellow type-like situation. There's another yellow asteroid belt there. This is why I was going to say, I think we're going to get this system too. And there's also some evidence to help back that up. So let's jump into that. So you're probably wondering, what evidence am I talking about? What drugs are you on? Well, actually, it's in the actual image that we've already had a look at. So let's bring that up right again. So the first thing that you will know is further down, and we'll put this up on the screen, you can actually see the descriptions of the names that actually line up with what we've got with Pyro. So, you know, we've got Idnis, Veranta, Elamir, Ferio, Fargo, the names that I can't pronounce. They were all in the system. I believe they were all actually around Pyro 4, 5, something of those systems where they were on the moons. So yeah, it looks like that's obviously there. But here's the weird thing. You've also got something that says, quote, call sign Levski. So I'm not sure. It says approach 1, QT beacon, Levski approach. So I'm not sure if this is just a temporary thing. They've just literally copied the code over and they haven't renamed it yet. Or if Levski is going to be in the Pyro system, which wouldn't really make any sense because it's supposed to be in the Nix system. Or if it's the fact that this has to do with them actually just having all the systems in there together and we're going to get both systems, which is what I'm actually thinking it probably is. It's more likely the fact that when you go through, we're going to have Pyro, we're going to have Nix, we're going to have the Stanton system, and you're going to be able to use the jump points to get between the three systems. Like I said, Nix, fairly easy to do. We've already got Delamere, which is the hardest part of it already. The rest of them are just procedurally generated rocks. And as for Pyro, most of those are fairly quick and easy. Obviously, the lava planet biome they'll need to do. But apart from that, it's fairly easy to be able to knock out the Nix and Pyro system. So that's what I'm thinking is it's going to be. If you want to sum this video up in a total, because I've been going for 15 minutes now, yes, I think we're going to get an Ursa rover that goes over to the Pisces. The Pisces goes to the Carrack. The Carrack then goes over to Pyro, and then it jumps through Pyro through to Nynx, and then we're basically heading over to Levski, which is probably going to be a more updated version of it. I imagine they're going to probably give it another pass to make it more impressive. Or maybe it's going to be the same one. We're not quite sure about that part. But yeah, that would be my explanations for the demo. I think it's going to be Orison, exploring Orison, landing zone. Then jumping in and flying over to, getting on a rover, going from the rover to the Pisces to the Carrack to the jump point to Nynx. Pyro, sorry. And then from Pyro to Nynx, then landing at Levski. And that's what I think it is. There is also mention here of 9 tails. So apparently there's Aurora, a Connie, a Cutlass, Gladius, Hornet, M50, Saber, Vanguard. And it does also say Pyro Jump Point. So, yeah, that's what I think we're going to get. I reckon we're pretty much sorted out the Citizencon demo. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on Citizencon? Do you think I might be right? Do you think we're going to get both Pyro and Nynx? Or do you think they're just going to shove Dalamar in the Pyro system for now? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Apart from that, guys, obviously this video has been helpful. Please smack that like button if you're new to the channel. Welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.